Welcome to Own Your Words. Endure and endurance. Meaning with examples. Endure. Meaning with examples. Pronunciation. Endure. Endure. It is a verb. Meaning. 1. To suffer something difficult, unpleasant, or painful. 2. To continue to exist for a long time. 3. To experience and bear something difficult, painful, or unpleasant. 4. If you endure a painful or difficult situation, you experience it and do not avoid it or give up, usually because you cannot. 5. If something endures, it continues to exist without any loss in quality or importance. 6. If something endures, it lasts. Beethoven's fame has endured for more than 200 years. But if you endure something, you suffer through it. We endured our. 7. Teacher's slide shows of her vacation photographs. 8. Suffer something painful or difficult patiently. 9. Remain in existence, last. Examples. 1. We regret that you had to endure such a painful loss, and we offer our deepest condolences. 2. That, for me, was the start of a relationship that has endured, and strengthened ever since. 3. It's not the first awful thing I have endured, and pushed into the back of my brain. 4. My boils are healed. But now that it is Lent, I must find some new suffering to endure. 5. They didn't know what life was like in a refugee camp, or how it felt to endure a massacre. 6. Nothing I've endured, the whippings, the scarring, the beatings, none of it matters. 7. She had asked Lena to create a paint by numbers, to help her endure her incarceration. 8. They married 2 years later, and their relationship endured, with occasional hiccups. 9. I'd have to endure it without a fight, and in silence, or risk giving myself up to the Nazis. 10. My poor parents had been thousands of miles away, enduring their own terrible pain. 11. It was as if all the scorn, and insults I had ever endured were pouring forth from him. 12. They still endured, unchanging, 4 centuries after Valyria itself had met its doom. Endurance. Meaning with examples. Pronunciation. Endurance. Endurance. It is a noun and adjective. Noun meaning. 1. The ability to keep doing something difficult, unpleasant, or painful for a long time. 2. The ability to continue doing something for a long time. 3. The fact or power of enduring or bearing pain, hardships, etc. 4. The ability or strength to continue or last, especially despite fatigue, stress, or other adverse conditions, stamina. 5. Endurance is the ability to continue with an unpleasant, or difficult situation, experience, or activity over a long period of time. 6. Endurance is the power to withstand something challenging. 7. The ability to endure an unpleasant, or difficult process or situation without giving way. 8. The capacity of something to last, or to withstand wear and tear. Noun examples. 1. Such activity are tests of endurance, to see how much pain and misery you can withstand. 2. We're still improving a lot, but we have a long way to go with the endurance of the tire. 3. Like his heroes in the films, he was ready to have his endurance and courage tested. 4. I hoped not, because he sure was a good runner, with a lot of endurance and determination. 5. We've seen ordinary men testing their endurance, under the rigors of SAS training. 6. His spirit of endurance, and his determination carried him through those difficult times. 7. He had set out a course for us that stretched to, someplace beyond human endurance. 8. Lancelot had kept himself away for a whole year, but there was a limit to his endurance. 9. They had a legendary endurance, but there would be no avoiding the price, either. 10. They know that they cannot save themselves, not by any courage, endurance, or great deed. 11. Let it drown, Harry thought, his scar burning almost past endurance, please. Let it drown. 12. This passed the endurance of the immortals, and Zeus got ready his thunderbolt to strike them. Adjective meaning. 1. Used to describe sports or activities that demand the ability to make a lot of physical effort, over a long period of time, or people or animals who do these. 2. Denoting or relating to a race, or other sporting event that takes place over a long distance, or otherwise demands great physical stamina. Adjective examples. 1. The night's lengthy endurance challenge involved 7 teams racing against the clock. 2. You lose a large amount of fluid from the body, as sweat during endurance events. 3. In endurance sports, you can actually improve as you get older. 4. The practice of consuming carbohydrate sports drinks is now deeply embedded in the culture of endurance sports. 5. He also has been successful in international endurance riding competitions. 6. Beth now competes in endurance competition rides of up to 44 kilometers. 7. Mike is looking to coach other endurance athletes, and encourage those who fancy following in his Ironman wake. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for more videos.